I'm Kanika. I'm an entrepreneur and a mom of 3, twins plus 1. I'm passionate about all things lifestyle, organizing, and mindful parenting. So what is the number one skincare issue that moms face? It's the dark under eye circles, right?
It totally is.
We get little to no sleep because we're taking care of our little ones, and it shows up all over our face. If you've seen the baggage claim gold under eye masks on Instagram going viral, well, today I'm with the mastermind behind it. It's a brand called Wander Beauty, and it was co-founded by serial entrepreneur Divya Gugnani, who's with us, and her co-founder, model Lindsay Ellingson. I'm just so fascinated by how enterprising you are. You are someone who has been so passionate about what you do, and you've gone after your passions and turned them into work. I mean, how'd you do it?
That's literally the story. I think what's so interesting is that when you grow up, you have this model of like work is supposed to be work, and like home is supposed to be home, and like hobbies are hobbies, and work is work. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, that doesn't sound fun.
No.
I'm like, I want work to be my hobby that I enjoy and I'm passionate about and that I love every day. Then fast forward, I really just had different passions in my life, and I wanted to harness those passions in the form of a career. So I took this leap from being, working in finance, working in private equity, working in venture capital, and then leaping into entrepreneurship. And once you make that leap, there's no going back.
Okay.
So once I became an entrepreneur, I said, let me be an entrepreneur in an area I'm excited about, I'm passionate about. And that really led me, through this trajectory of starting 4 companies, and this has been my 4th one, doing something that I've just unlocked the passion of what always has been you as a person. And I was always that person who was doing makeup and my sorority in college, and loved skincare, and was like learning about K-beauty before K-beauty was a thing, and just really mixing things in my kitchen, coming from a culinary background and creating my own home masks and remedies. And my mom used to put raw organic milk all over my face, and the lactic acid in the milk was really amazing at resurfacing dead skin cells and really rejuvenating my skin. And so when we created Fastlane, fast forward, I now have a beauty brand where I get to actually harness these talents and create amazing products with my co-founder. We launched Fastlane, and it's powered by lactic acid. So much of that wisdom that I grew up with growing up as a Southeast Asian, I feel like is really powered a lot of what works for our brand.
Yes, absolutely. And I think what's so authentic is that you are a mom, you are doing it all, you are an entrepreneur, you've launched so many different companies, and you're a woman of color. So you kind of relate to all of those different people and muses out there, and that's why we have the brand resonate with us. Divya, I'm so excited for this demo of Wander Beauty. Tell us where to start.
So Wander Beauty, as you know, is all about you and me. It's about time-starved women who are on the go, professional women, college students, moms, career moms. We're on the move, and we need fuss-free, foolproof, do-it-yourself.
Exactly.
So this is all about fewer, better beauty essentials.
Oh, I love it.
So fewer things that are going to do more for you. They're going to save you time and save you space, and also save you money. So let's start with the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I usually just splash a little water on my face, and I go in first with the Diving Moisturizer. So I love this, and I find this to be something really special that I think that everyone should have in their beauty arsenal. So Diving Moisturizer is really lightweight. It's a lightweight gel consistency, and what you're gonna get with this is you're gonna get 72 hours of moisture.
Makes sense, okay.
Plump, beautiful skin. What do I have? Problem area for me. Dark circles.
Yes, all moms, we don't sleep. We just don't sleep. And then entrepreneurs, everything.
And
we just don't
dads
sleep.
who give us bad G makeup. So I usually go in with the medium, and my normal go-to is that I gotta go in with the big guns.
Yes,
I'm not using a thin liquid concealer. It's not doing the job for me. This is the medium. You can use your same. And I actually just take usually my ring finger and just tap this in because I need that much coverage.
Right, same.
I really do. I'm got a lot of darkness, I've got veins, I've got lines.
Yep.
I got wrinkles, I got all the goodies. Don't forget to do the inner corner of your eye where you get a lot of darkness right there, and people tend to overlook that space.
Okay, yeah.
So I just like kind of just go in like this and go wild. I tend to just do that and leave. If for some reason, like I'm going out somewhere fancy, or I'm gonna be on camera, or I have a party to go to, then I actually set my concealer, which I think is an extra step that if you do need that extra coverage and you want it to last forever, I go in with the Wanderlust powder foundation in the shade medium. You can take a different shade, and there's a brush there for you. I'm gonna show you. I took the Wander cushion, and I literally lightly just dab this powder, because this is a foundation / powder, and this is just gonna lock in that concealer and allow it to stay in place for literally the whole day through the night.
Wow.
And it is not gonna move. And then literally I leave the house with this like one-hit wonder. I use the On The Glow Blush Illuminator. This is Berry Whisper. I think you have one there. And I just do my lips and cheeks and all in one swipe. So I just use the Berry Whisper shade. It's a pigmented formula. It's like, I have very deep colored lips.
Yeah.
And so this enhances my natural color and actually looks very normal on me. I can't wear a light nude because I don't have pink lips.
Same, yeah.
So this
So you want something a little more plum.
Is just, you know, my lip color, a little richer, a little deeper, very natural looking. I actually just dab on the top of the apples of my cheeks, a little bit of this here, and I just pat with my finger. So this entire routine of my moisturizer, my concealer, and my On The Glow can happen on the New York City subway on my way to work. And by the way, it happens frequently on the New York City subway on my way to work.
And I can use it in my minivan on the way to a drop-off.
That's my point. Like, so many women, and why we created the brand, we like are doing beauty beyond the bathroom.
Right.
And Wander Beauty really is the brand that caters to the woman on the go, that is doing beauty in motion, because our lives are in motion.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
that's kind of what it is. So I just tap lips, cheeks, under eye conceal, and that's how I go to work.
So tell us about a mom sense moment you had.
Oh, so this is a good one. So when my daughter was born, I had a lot of difficulty nursing her. And she just like, you know, I had that difficulty with my son too. It turned out he had a tongue tie. We had a tongue tie surgery, and then it all of a sudden was like life-changing and everything was better. So she didn't have a tongue tie, but like she didn't nurse well, she didn't eat well, she was very listless. And, you know, it kept taking her to the doctor, and they just kept telling me like, you know, she's not developing, like, she's within the band of being normal, and like, she's on the slower side of that. And then my mom intuition told me something was wrong. Like, and despite everyone telling me that I was overreacting, like sometimes you just like know, and I had one child, and so I already knew what was normal to me in that context. And it turned out she actually had a pretty serious health issue, and like had I not really pursued it and been so deep in my mom like gut and intuition, I would have never uncovered it. And so I just feel like you have to trust your gut as a mother. And you know, the same way as a CEO of a brand and a company, like I trust my intuition. I've been around the block. I understand like what motivates and what drives people, and I think that it's super important to really harness that and hone in on it.
Is there a quote that you live by?
I do actually. This concept of if you talk, you're just repeating what you already know, and if you listen, you're learning something new. So my mom always told me that like God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we could listen and talk in that proportion. So I just feel like listening is key to being a good mother and being in tune with your children, to being a good spouse, to being a good daughter, and being a good CEO.
Yes, exactly. One thing that I read about you was that you learned to meditate and started a meditation practice in the 7th grade.
7th grade.
So do you still keep up to it to this day?
I do, twice a day, every day. So
Wow.
I meditate twice a day, every single day, 20 minutes, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Morning is to, you know, set the goals and focus for the day and really just give myself the mental rest that I need before I attack on this challenging, crazy day of what my daily life is.
Yes.
And then in the evening, just to reset and to calm down so that I can fall asleep. Because if I didn't meditate, I wouldn't fall asleep. Ever.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd
wow.
be too stressed and strung out.
Thank you so much, Divya. This is such a treat. Thank you.
Amazing.